Hey, this is Chad Holmes, high school pastor at North Coast Church in Fallbrook, and this is the first time we're going to be putting out some information, hopefully of many, to you parents, letting you know exactly what we're talking about on the weekend service. And our plan is to every single week just do a real quick video overview of what we spoke on so that you parents know exactly what we've talked about, and again, so that we can just be a resource to you. To bridge the ministry that's going on during the week with what you're experiencing at home. And hopefully at the end of every time we'll give you a few questions that if you want to have a discussion with your student about what we talked about, that would be something that we would totally encourage, and hopefully that would work out for you. So this weekend we finished up a series called Hookups and Breakups. It's a relationship series on dating for high schoolers, and this week we talked about breaking up, and it's a funny topic, I know, but I think definitely an applicable one for what a lot of students are going through, and also a good time for us to be able to reinforce how the Bible is not just a history book, but something that's useful, a useful tool today. And we always try to make sure we emphasize that. So this weekend what I basically did was I first started off talking about how distinguishing that this is about dating relationships, not marriage. So the difference between divorce and breaking up in a dating relationship, and making sure that was distinguished. Then from there I just gave 5 basic points, and I'll just kind of go through them real quickly. 1, don't blame God. When you break up, don't blame God for that. I talked about free will, and even though maybe God might be putting it on our hearts to act a different way or to make a different choice as far as dating, it is our choice, and I wanted to make sure that distinction was clear. Second, do it sooner than later. If you know you're going to break up with somebody, don't wait for a long time to do it. It only makes making the right choice harder. Number 3, have a reason, just kind of out of respect for the person that you're dating. I don't think that breaking up over a text or Facebook or whatever without being able to explain yourself is good. Number 4, if you end it, don't give mixed signals. And the whole idea that that person can no longer be the same to you in your life when you're not dating anymore. It's just not fair. And number 5, if there's sexual sin, you need to break up now. And it was just very clear. There's nowhere in the Bible that says, hey, just continue to work through things if you're having trouble with this. No, it's very clear. You need to flee from this, and that fleeing means not being in a relationship anymore. So those are the 5 tips that I gave your student this week. And if you had any questions about any of those, please feel free to contact me. If you want to talk to your student a little bit more, one great question I think is always good to ask is just, hey, what do you remember from this weekend service? Sometimes that's fun just to hear, especially now that you have an inside scoop, to hear what stuck out. But if you wanted to dig in a little deeper, I think probably this being a relationship series would be affected by whether your student is or has been in relationships before. So, depending on that, you could ask them different things about whether if they had broken up with somebody before, if any of this stuff would be useful or think that would be useful to them. Maybe, hey, was that a painful experience? Was it hard? Was it no big deal? Things like that would be probably a good thing to ask. So hopefully this information helps. We'll continue to do this week in, week out, and let me know if there's anything we can do to partner with you to help you minister to your student and your child any more. Thanks. Have a good one.